Ladies and gentlemen,
Boys and girls.
cats and squirrels. Hey, we've got our first...
It's been a while, we can't remember how it goes.
Yeah, right? Oh, that's Chuck's thing. So we got Age of Sigmar today. I think this is our first like full game of Sigmar. We did some skirmish.
Yeah, we did some skirmish.
You and Chuck had some skirmish, but this is our first full game of Age of Sigmar, and it's our first ever narrative type stuff. So we got our narrative campaign. I came up with a name with it, and then I forgot. I'm pretty sure it was Blood in the Deeps, because our main faction is going to be Deepkin. I did enough Deepkin. I've got almost 1,500 points of them. Hopefully I'll get some more as we go through this campaign, because knowing us, it's going to take us a year to film. But we're going to start with Battle Plan, I think it's called. Not a mission. Battle Plan right from the Deepkin book called The Harvest, where we need some life force. We need some souls. So we're going to go to the surface. We're attacking a little... kind of free guild, free peoples area. There happen to be a bunch of dwarves here, or what are they, Duarden?
Duarden now.
Duarden.
You can trademark Duarden.
Yeah. So
not dwarves.
We're kind of at the outskirts of a Duarden village. They've got some defenders here, but we're here to capture their souls, their life force.
To be fair, Duarden souls probably last a long time.
I would imagine so. It even says in the book the Deepkin really like to get the souls from other races of the Order.
It makes sense.
Alliance, especially, well, I assume other elves especially, but humans and dwarves are really good. They will take them from orcs and stuff if they have to.
And they probably taste bad.
Why don't they eat? They don't eat them.
Well, it's bitter.
They're not ogres. So we've got kind of a basic, not basic. We'll kind of show you in the book in a second. We'll have a couple different objectives. He's going to be trying to get away from me. I'm going to be like, no, get back here. I want your soul, your life.
We're going to have 4-inch movement dwarfs.
Versus my 14-inch move eels. Yeah, I'm hoping it's... I don't know. The Deepkin are really good.
To be fair, you have probably about a third of the amount of models that I do.
True.
So, hopefully strength in numbers.
Yeah, so you guys have good saves and everything. Hopefully it's not like one-sided, nice and balanced. The mission's a little bit different, so it's not just kill them.
Doesn't matter if it's balanced, it's fun.
Yeah, it'll be great. It'll be great. We're gonna roll some dice. We're gonna see some fish elves on the table, and then this will kind of lead into the rest of our campaign. Right now we're planning for the campaign to be about 4 games, depending on how things go. The next one I have planned in my mind grapes is Siege, which I'm really looking forward to. 30 Rock, stealing jokes. Alright, so yeah, we'll show you the armies, show you the table and the battle plan, and then we'll get roll dice. Here we've got my 1,000 points of Deepkin. So a couple of things here. I'm calling this the Acropora Enclave, but we're going to be using the rules for the Fuethan, however you pronounce it, the one where get to mess up the Tides of Death table a little bit, and all my mounts, which they're a bit here, I'll get to reroll 1s to wound. So we'll start with the heroes. We got the General, the Achillean King. His name is Zoa. He's got the Ankusha Spear, I think it's called. So I get to do something with my mount. And he's got the Born from Agony trait, so he's got +2 wounds. I believe brings him to 9. And then his kind of lieutenants here, we've got the Tidecaster Pruvoti. And I haven't picked her spell yet. I'll talk about that when we start the game. And then we got the Soul Render, just because he looks awesome. It was one of the reasons I went with this army. I just thought he looked super cool with that big old hook. He can bring some thralls back, which is kind of cool. His name is Dendro. So these will be our characters. We'll see how they do throughout the campaign. Hopefully nobody dies. For Battle Line, we got a unit of Namarni Thralls, which are almost unpainted. Try to get them up to at least tabletop quality before the game, so their skin isn't done, but hey, they look alright. They've got their Landmari blades, because there are not really any choices for them. I got the one here in the front middle is the Icon Bearer, so she gets an extra attack. Behind them, because the King is my general, my Eel Riders, what are they called? Achillean Guard. I'm going to botch some of these names, so apologize now. They're ridiculous and hard to say. We got the Morisar Guard, our battle line as well. They've got their Volt Spears and everything. Nothing too much special. I've got full command on them because you don't pay extra points for a command in Sigmar. So yeah, notice she's got the conch shell to be the musician in the middle. He's got the icon. I'll have to look up what those do. Kind of don't remember. And then over here, Apologize for not totally painted, but I got them based, or the base is done and primed. We got some Ishlian Guard, their Hell Sabers, and again full command. So they'll be probably riding up front, taking shots, ignoring rend, all that good stuff. And then we got Big Papa in the middle, the Achillean Alopex, the Shark Chariot. Went with the Razor Shell Harpoon on there instead of the net because I like more shots. And hopefully he can eat some stuff. And yeah, that's a pretty quick 1,000 points of Deepkin.
Alright everybody, we've got 1,000 points of Dispossessed here. We've got ourselves a Warden King with the Teardrop of Grugney and 2 Rune Lords. Over here we have our 20-man strong Longbeards with their Ancestral Great Axes and Shields. Over here we have some Warriors. I think that's what they're called in Sigmar. I'm gonna botch some names, everybody. We have an old dwarf here. They do have shields, although they seem to have put them on the ground for now. It's weird. They should pick those up soon. Here we have some Thunderers and some Iron Breakers over here. Nice and shiny and noticeable. And everybody's got the Musician and the Banner. I think I did clan banners on everyone that can take them, so nobody will run away. And for his leader trait, he has the, I think it's Resolute. On a 1, 2, 3, or 4, they pass Battle Shock tests. So that is 1,000 points on the nose of Dispossessed.
So here's our mission, the Harvest. We've got our setup. We got, I'll be deploying in the blue. Taylor's Dwarfs will be deploying in the red, the Guardians. We've got our objectives here. I'm not going to go through, I'm not going to read through the whole thing on here, but we'll talk a little bit about what each of us needs to do to win. Looks like I have the first turn, which seems a little much. If you watch any of our Border Wars campaign with the High Elves and the Beastmen,
Shut up, Dan.
we're just going to hope this doesn't go like the ambush.
Shut up, Dan.
So for the Harvest, I'll give you a rundown of some of these rules here. We've got a couple little dwarfy dwarfs. They're not fighters. They are our population markers. They represent civilians. We got one in the Dreadstone Blight here, and then one over here. And Taylor is trying to protect them. He needs to get them from their starting positions to this edge of the table. This is leading towards the settlement. We're kind of imagining this river is like a boundary for them, and they need to get them all this way. And he could do that by the end of his movement phases. He can move them up to 6 inches in any direction he chooses if he has more models within 6 inches than I do, right?
Yep.
Okay. If it's the other way around, if I've got more models within 6 inches of any of these markers than he does, then they move in 6 inches in the direction directly away from my guys. So obviously he's placing more of my guys on the settlement side to make them move this way. If at the end of a turn I've got more models than Taylor does within 3 inches, I will reap that population and remove it and basically get a point. So just read through it. Hopefully that's right. Obviously, if it's not, we'll fix it as we go. So deployment, I've got 12 inches from either long end. Taylor's down the middle. We're going to deploy 1 unit at a time, starting with the Dispossessed. Good luck, sir.
You as well. We're going to be playing in the realm of
Grr.
The realm of beasts.
Grr.
So we're going to roll the land.
We'll take one of the Realmscape features. We both agreed not to use the monstrous beast for this game because we're in a settlement. It doesn't make sense to have marauding monsters. Maybe in the future, because the whole campaign will take place in Grr.
And I think this is the 3rd Age of Sigmar game I've ever played, so...
Yeah, we're going to try to keep it a little simple, but this sounds super cool to add a little extra, so we'll see what we get. 4. Oh, the Reckless Aggression. That was what I was talking about before. Before we were filming, sorry. Any unit within 12 inches of an enemy unit at the start of their charge phase suffers 1 mortal wound unless they finish that charge phase within 3 inches of an enemy model. In addition, you can reroll hit rolls of 1 for units that have made a charge move in the same turn.
Dang.
Woo!
Alright, so we're all sorts of ticked off.
Yeah, I want to fight you.
Cool.
So Dispossessed deployment, we've got a bunch of guys surrounding each of the objectives. All the Longbeards that are on the 2nd floor there are actually on the ground floor, just couldn't fit his dumb hand in there. And then we got all the Iron Breakers surrounding that one. And then they are pretty well surrounded by Deepkin. We got some, mostly my Achillean, I don't know, line, I guess.
Yeah.
The Achillean units over here ready to do some stuff. And then we got more of the infantry backed up by the Alopex ready to do something. Let's kind of get a farther out shot here, get an idea of what's going on. And hey, Deep can get first turn, so let's see if I can not forget too many of the rules.
Alright, so what's going on first turn?
Hero phase first up. I'm not going to use any command abilities or anything. I'm going to cast a spell with Pruvoti here. She's going to cast Riptide onto the Thunderers to make them -1 to hit. And then at the start of my next hero phase, they will take D3 wounds as there's like a weird vortex. A Riptide. That's awesome. Pull them down. I believe it's a 7 to cast. And it's definitely not a 4.
No.
So, never mind. No spell. So, movement. First up, we're going to move the thralls up 6 inches.
And what goes on with your first tide thing?
Oh, so Tides of Death table, all my guy, everything counts as being in cover this turn.
Right, okay.
Which will be good for everything except anything that charges can't claim the cover bonus. Oh, these trees are pokey.
Yeah, they're very pointy. I cut myself today. On the trees.
Yeah, you should have heard him.
I cried like a baby.
Like a wee baby.
I am a baby.
The soul oh, thank you. Did forget about that one.
Don't forget about it.
Yeah. Soul Render's just going to follow behind so he can make more. And then the Alopex is going to move up.
The what?
Achillean Alopex.
An Owlpex?
Alopex.
Oh, it's not an owl.
I'm not really sure what that means. It must be something to do with
some
sharks.
Shark something.
I don't know. And then Miss Pruvoti here is just going to move this way, get in the terrain. So if she does end up being the closest thing, she'll get cover. Then we'll go to the other side of the table.
Now the ouch train.
Next, we're going to move up these.
Because they go 14,
Dude,
right?
yeah, they're stupid fast. I'm not going to move them the whole way.
You can't go through terrain, right?
They have fly, so they can go over it, no problem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all the mounted things have fly.
Gotcha.
Just
because they're swimming through the air.
Yeah, they need that. I'm just going to measure 3 inches away.
No, that makes sense, yeah.
And then they're going to zap you. And then this guy, he has 17-inch move, so he's just going to go 3 inches away.
Ouch.
Alright, so the Alopex is going to shoot its Razor Shell Harpoon Launcher into the Thunderers. They get 3 shots, need 3s and 3s.
Ooh,
So all good so
that's a good
far.
start, yeah.
3s to wound. So 2 wounds, no rend, 1 damage.
Alright, so we have a 5 up normally, but I'm in cover, so we got a 4. Hey, alright. Charge phase.
Charges. Alopex is going to charge 10 inches.
Ooh, you got loads of options.
So if people are kind of new to Age of Sigmar, you just declare a charge and then you roll it, and you can go that. You don't have to declare a charge or any.
You don't have to declare a target. Yeah.
Charge it.
A charge it. A charge target. No, I got it.
The thralls. A 10 again.
Oh my
okay.
goodness.
I guess that's gonna be that kind of game.
These dice are on fire.
Yeah, right. And I'm just gonna.
Dan's beautiful hand in there.
Yeah.
So there's the, what are those? Thralls?
Namarti Thralls.
Alright, so he's grabbing the Warden King and everybody in
I
here.
kind of forgot he was there, but I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah, he's got more wounds, so they do more stuff, but we'll get there.
We got more Sargard are going to charge. 4 is
Hey, that makes
because
sense.
I was 3 inches away.
That one time you failed the 3-inch charge?
It could happen. And then the king.
Dun, da, da, da.
He goes 10 again. Wow, 3 of my
Eager.
rolls were 10. Let's go this way.
Now, for someone who's kind of a noob, Dan, is there a wobbly model thing? So if you wanted to charge up here, and he could actually fit, but he falls over.
You know, I'm not sure. I wasn't planning on charging with them right now.
But I'm just saying, like,
Well,
I think for our games, we would say, you think?
Well,
I'm not really sure.
I guess so.
But if somebody finds that or knows that rule, just let us know.
Yeah, I can't think of it because you have to end a charge within half an inch of the model of an enemy model.
Right.
So
But
obviously,
I'm saying,
I can't charge these guys right now.
if this guy wanted to be here, and he would fall over.
This guy's down below, though, isn't he?
Yeah, but I'm just saying in this situation.
Oh
just,
yeah, because I I could place it.
But
like
I'm saying
that,
if there was another, and he could only stay here,
I'm not sure about that. I'd have to double check that.
But anyways,
I'm certainly no Age of Sigmar veteran. I've played. This is my 3rd game of 2nd edition, so.
You're better than me.
I've been trying to read a lot to prepare for this, so hopefully we don't get too many things wrong.
Yeah, we'll try. All right, so that's it for charges.
Yep.
All right, cool. We'll go on to the combats.
Alright, so end of the charge phase, Deepmare Horn. I'm going to skewer you with my Unicorn Horn.
Shing!
So on a 2+, you take D3 mortal wounds.
Okay.
That goes off.
Yep.
So D3 mortal wounds. I'm going to skewer 3 of them.
Oh, dang.
Jeez. They have 1 wound apiece?
Yeah.
Oh, that's kind of brutal. Alright, we're going to unleash our Biovoltaic Blast. So for each eel, I'll roll a die, and a 3+, I do a mortal wound. And of course I roll 2 6s, which become D3 mortal wounds each. So oh my
goodness. So there's 7 mortal wounds.
7 mortal wounds.
Down to 10 guys already, everybody.
Wow. Okay.
Alright, let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and geez, I have no idea. 6, 7. Starting with the eels.
Alright, actual attacks now. We're going to start with our Volt Spears, which they're better because I charged, hitting on 3s. Got 2 attacks with each guy.
I'll take
I
that.
got some misses. Oh, I get to reroll this 1 because the Achillean King is right there.
Okay.
Alright, so 4 hits, hitting on 3s. So 4 wounds with -2 rend.
Alright, I'm just gonna... I believe I have a 4 up, so that'll go to a 6. Alright. Turns out that's 6 damage, so 1, 2, 3...
They only have a 4 up?
4, 5, and 6.
Now we're gonna do the bites from the eels. Chompy chompy. 3s, rerolling 1s.
Yeah.
No, I don't get to reroll 1s on mounts. Doesn't affect mounts. And then something. Yeah,
that
3
works.
plus, that wounds. No rend this time.
Oh. But of course I fail it.
And it's D3 damage. For 1.
Hey, I think that's the first one you rolled on a D3.
Yeah, right? Then there are lashy tails. Yeah, lashing tail, I was right. D3 attacks each. For, is that 6? Because I can't count. Hitting on 3s. Oh my gosh. Hitting on 3s. There we go, only 1. No rend.
Huh.
Hey, you made 1!
Woohoo! Alright, so backtracking just a second. We forgot about the,
Reckless aggression.
Yeah, so these guys and these guys didn't end up within 3 inches of an enemy unit, so at the end of the charge phase, right? Or at the beginning of the charge phase or whatever?
Because they started the charge phase within 12 inches of an enemy, and those 3 units did not end within 3 inches, mostly because these guys kind of couldn't. They each take a mortal wound.
Yep.
Which I forgot, she ignores the first wound allocated to her each turn.
Oh, dang.
This little fishy thing takes it for her.
And then comes back.
I guess so, yeah.
So, after much deliberation, it was probably a good 20 minutes, I'm going to go with the Warden King, and I'm going to swing at the Thralls. I'm scared of this giant thingy, but I'm more afraid of those Thralls because if he attacks those things... Warriors, thank you. Then he'll get an extra attack, and if he attacks my Warden King, he'll get extra damage because he's got more wounds. So we're hitting on 3s here with 4 attacks. Hey, there we go.
Good start.
And wounding on 3s. Alright, and it's a -1 rend.
Alright, so I only got a 6 up.
And it's
so I don't pass any.
D3 damage apiece. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, that's half the unit. That's a good start.
Wow, that was a good idea.
Wait, what am I doing? Take the guys in the back.
No, I like that. No, that was good.
Alright, so that... Ooh, that's not good.
Hey, Warden King, good job.
Yeah! Alright.
Thralls.
So this is why Taylor was scared of these guys. 5 Thralls get 16 attacks.
Yeah, because he's going after warriors.
Yeah.
And they're 1 wound, so they get an extra attack.
Alright, they have 2 base. The Icon Bearer gets an extra 1, and then +1 each for 1 wound models. So hitting on 3s. No rerolls there. That was a good roll. And wounding on 3s. Let's pick up dice.
Ooh.
That was still quite good. So we got 2, 4, 6, 8, and -1.
-1. So that brings us to a 6-up save.
Jeez.
Yeah. Warriors have a 5-up. With the shields, they have the same thing with the Iron Breakers, where if they don't, what is it, like run or charge or whatever, if they don't do something, then they can reroll all their failed saves. But you need to take a turn first. So they're...
Whoa!
How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8?
8, so you got 2 left.
I
That
do.
was brutal.
Let's,
That was a terrible roll.
We're gonna keep the... No, I can't keep the banner in the... because the champ is there. And if I keep him in the banner, one of them's gotta die.
Yeah, I don't want to split units.
Right. So, So I figured I should keep the banner because it halves the number of models that run away if I don't roll a 1 through 4. So, I think that's a good idea. I don't know. We're going to do these Iron Breakers while they're still here. So we've got the 2 going after the Eelies, and they hit on 3s. They have 2 attacks apiece, and they wound on 4s. So that's 3 wounds, no rend, and 1 damage.
4 up armor. Oh, 2 skill 2.
What do they have, 4 apiece?
Yep.
And we'll do the Iron Beard. Hits on 3s and wounds on 4s, and this is going after your king. Oh, 2 wounds, look at that.
Nice.
At least they're efficient.
Yeah, they're 3 up.
Oh.
How many did you say?
2. Oh, so we failed 1. Look at that. Bark, bark, shark.
Bark, bark. Yeah. He's actually gonna kill the rune.
Rune Lord?
I don't know if they declare them all before I roll or as I roll them.
I'm not sure. Let's look it up. Turns out you do have to pick the targets before you roll any attacks. So, any idea who we're going after here, Dan?
Alright, I'm gonna bite the Rune Lord. I'm gonna eat him.
Okay, that makes sense.
And then we'll do the barbed hooks and blades. So the guys on top are gonna attack him, but then the sharks, fins, and stuff will go at the king.
Okay. Who are you starting with?
We'll do the barbed hooks and blades. They got 5 attacks, hitting on 5s.
This is on the Rune Lord?
5s, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because I charged, and we have that reckless aggression.
Yes.
3 or all 5 hit, wounding on 3s because that's. Oh no, this is at wounding on 4s. That's different for this book. 3
hey, look, it mattered.
No AP, no rend.
What is AP, damn
right, no armor piercing.
4 up save. I failed 1.
Damage 1.
Alright, cool. So he goes down to 4.
And now I'm gonna try to bite him.
Okay.
Arrgh. I hit. No, actually, if this was the Leviathan,
yeah.
When he rolls a 6 to hit with his bite, he does 6 mortal wounds. Wound on a 3. It's a wound. This is rend -2.
Oh, 6 up. Ah, so close.
So close. It is damage 3.
So he's down to 1.
Oof. Then we have the scythed fins. It's hard to say. So we got the bladey bits on his fins. I'm gonna attack the king. I got 4 attacks of that, hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s because I charged, which is stupid good. And wounding on 3s. There we go. I missed some. This is rend -1.
All right, so he has a 5 up save, but he gets to re-roll all failed saves for being a warden king. And 5 up, I said.
Yeah.
And he's good.
There you go.
Totally fine. Well, this Rune Lord hurting, so he's gonna try and avenge himself. So he's got 1 attack with a rune staff and 2 attacks with a forge hammer. So the rune staff hits on a 4. Nope. And the forge hammer also hits on a 4. Oh, we got 2 hits there. And wounds on a 4. I really wanted the staff to hit because it does D3 damage. Oh boy.
Oh.
All right, King.
Yeah. King will do his attacks first. He's got his bladed polearm, his pokey stick. It's better because I charged, just so you're aware. And needs 3s to hit.
Aha.
Reroll 1s, but that was not a 1. And 3s to wound.
Oh.
2 wounds.
There we go.
And this is -2.
Oh, so it does matter.
It's like a lance.
Oh. Okay. How much damage?
3 each.
So the unit's gone. Boop. I'm sorry, little civilian dude. Your soul is gone.
Yeah, right. It's not gone. It's just mine now.
20 Iron Breakers in 1 turn.
That was ridiculous. Like that was.
Oh man.
I don't even know. I rolled really well for all the mortal wound nonsense.
Yeah, you did good with your D3s. You know, you're rolling 3 3s, I think. So just 9 Iron Breakers gone.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
I thought they were way more defensible than that. Like,
yeah, only having a 4 up is
need
weird.
to go first, or not get charged turn 1.
Right. Well, that doesn't always happen. Not always.
Yeah.
Well,
true.
I mean, they do move like 14. Is that it?
14.
Yeah. So they could get charged turn 1 anyways.
And
yeah.
Well, I think I could re-roll charges because I have a banner.
You know, because reasons. Yeah.
Yeah. You did. You took 2 wounds off of 1.
I did. Look at that. It's down to 2.
All right. So I think that's all of our combat phase, right?
Oh.
Fight phase, whatever you call it.
Everything's gone. So now we do
Battle Shack.
Yeah. Yeah. So the only thing that we need to do for Battle Shock is your thralls and my warriors.
Yeah. I got other stuff.
Sounds like a no.
The anglerfish guy, Soul Render.
Oh right, he brings dudes back.
What's
doesn't
his
he?
name? Because he's a character for the campaign. His name is Dendro.
He brings dudes back when he kills things.
Real quick, I'll just read it real quick. At the end of your battle shock phase, pick a friendly Namarti unit wholly within 12 inches, roll a d3, return a number of slain models to the unit that you rolled.
Oh, okay, so he doesn't
and then he can add more if he kills them, if he kills things with his hook. I just couldn't charge him in. But I have to pass battle shock first.
Yeah, what's their bravery?
2. Meh. I think it's like 6.
That sounds better than warriors.
Yours should be really good.
Yeah,
6.
Mine's about 7, I think.
I'm going to spend my 1 command point.
Nope, mine's 6.
Not to run, though.
Okay.
I want them to stay.
Alright. Mine is also bravery 6. Because apparently dwarfs don't make any sense anymore.
What? Yeah, they should definitely be higher bravery. Well, they are elves.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
leadership.
Yeah.
I think they should be 7 or 8, but whatever. That's unfortunate.
I'm looking for a 1 to 4 here.
Hey!
Yay! So they pass automatically.
Right, because of your dispossessed, like, allegiance abilities?
Yeah, it's a 1 to 3, but his command ability, his general ability, his...
Yeah, his general trait.
General trait.
Like that.
Yeah, allows them to pass on a 1, 2, 3, or 4.
Pretty sweet and was definitely necessary.
Definitely.
So at the end of the battle shock phase, I'll get D3 back.
Yep.
Only 1. Hey, I didn't roll a 3 on a D3.
That's surprising.
But it's still a dude back.
Yeah.
Ah!
Hey, look, coherency. All right, cool. So we'll see if the Dispossessed can do something on this turn. So totally forgot because I have less points that I was going to do a Triumph. So I get 2, which I believe is Bloodthirsty. So once per battle, I can pick a unit and say that they're Bloodthirsty, and I get to reroll failed hits. No, wounds. Reroll failed wounds.
Correct.
Hero phase.
So I have a command point now. That's how that works, right?
Yes. Start of your hero phase, you gain a command point. Start of your turn, whatever it is.
I have this ancestral grudge. It's the Warden Kings. I pick an enemy unit within 16 inches, and I can add 1 to the wound rolls for all attacks that target that unit. I also have a couple of spells from the Rune Lords. I don't know if I'm going to use that command ability yet. So we'll see. We'll come back. So, whoopsie.
Yeah, just realized I couldn't, he was talking about command points and stuff, and I realized I could not use Inspiring Presence because my characters are more than 6 inches away. And my general's way too far away. So, Battle Shock, I lost 5. Bravery 6.
No, you're good.
Okay, never mind.
So, put that one dude back.
I do get this one guy back. I took him away because I figured I'd fail that roll, but I was a roll
See,
of
if
1.
you forget, the dice make it happen anyways.
Nothing happened, right? So I actually still have 1 command point.
Yeah. Alright, so we're going to do... I'm not going to do the Warden King's command ability. I'm going to hold on to that command point. Because these guys are going to get mulched up, and I'm going to need to just completely pass that battle shock test.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
My guys aren't that good in combat.
So what we're going to do is we're going to try and cast some rune stuffs. So this Rune Lord here is going to cast the Forge Fire on the Warden King to give him an additional -1 rend on everything. It happens on a 2+. And that's a 4.
That's good.
So he's got some rendiness. And this Rune Lord here is going to cast Ancestral Shield on the Longbeards. It makes them ignore wounds and mortal wounds on a 6.
Oh, that's really good.
And they're good.
And these aren't spells, right? I can't, like, unbind
not
anything.
Spells.
Cool.
Pray to the Ancestor Gods.
It's a prayer. All right.
Yep.
Awesome. So they got some buffs, which they kind of need. He started moving the, what are they called? Civilian markers? Population markers.
Oh, actually, I wanted this one to be more there.
Yeah, because they want to try to get to this edge.
Yep.
This one over here had to move away from my guys, which is what I wanted, so it's moving more towards the opposite edge. The one in the middle he hasn't moved yet because he just moves them during the movement phase. So
let's do that instead.
Ta-da!
Yeah. So now I'm gonna move these guys. We'll come back because it's gonna be like 1 inch over, 1 inch down, 2 inches over.
Yeah, we'll show you where those. So they start here, and they end here. Quite the difference, huh?
Yeah, right.
But here, the guy with some yellow on him is the marker has moved out of the Dreadstone Blight a bit. Moving along, a Rune Lord.
Yes.
Moved down.
Well, they all just moved over because they're all.
Yeah,
underneath.
these guys here are underneath. Again, getting your hand in there is like impossible. Thunderers are gonna just take a wound and try to shoot some stuff, I guess.
But we'll shoot.
And that's it for movement, isn't it?
Yep. So we're going to use our Tear of Grugny.
The Tear, molten lead.
So we're going to chuck it at these guys and literally burn them. It's D3 mortal wounds. I was thinking about doing it on this thing, but the only difference between a monster and hero slash a unit is you have the movement characteristic, which I don't really care about because it's in combat and I don't think you're going to fall back. You might. Who knows? Anyways, so I want to get rid of some of these thralls.
Makes sense.
Let's see if we can get rid of the one that you brought back.
Yeah. Straight. Oh, yeah.
Kill.
That's just straight D3. Yeah.
Yeah, alright. 3.
How about 3? Ouch.
That was worth it.
I'll put them over here so I remember for battle shock.
Yep.
Alright. Ow.
So only 3 of the Thunderers can actually see the eels because they're so short. So good job being short, guys. So we're gonna have those 3 shooting here, and the rest of them are just within 16 to shoot this here.
Yeah.
So we're gonna have the 3. They hit on 4s, so 2 hits, and they wound on 3s. 1 wound, it's -1 rend, but you ignore that, right?
Correct. I don't care about your rend.
Yeah.
And they make it 4. It was a little glary at first.
So the rest of them hitting on 4s. This one's gonna hit on a 3 because the leader gets a +1 to hit when he's shooting his handgun.
Instead of an extra attack. Hey,
so
made a difference.
Wow.
Wow, okay.
All right.
Dang.
Wounded on 3s. Oh, that made up for it. And -1.
I gotta double check it. See, 4 up, so -1 run makes it a 5 up, and I'll make 2. So is it just 2 damage?
Yeah, just 1 apiece.
All right. So live, or no, that's the shark. Alopex, a little bit hurt.
All right, let's charge.
Charge the clock.
I pre-measured this. This is an 8.
All right.
But I'm not sure if this would probably be about the same, just in case.
Right.
But, let's see what happens. That's not gonna work.
That's a 3.
So,
Command point, I assume?
Yeah. That's an
Ooh,
11.
11.
Let's get in there,
Where are you
boys.
going? That shark's in trouble. We'll come back after the charge. And the charge phase, here we ended up. And now the question is,
what do we attack with first?
who's gonna swing their axe?
Right. So
Lots of axes.
these guys I think are all right. I'm not too worried about that.
So they all have 2-handed axes?
Yes, they've got the great axes. So they're harder to hit, but they wound on 3s and rend -1, so it's a bit better.
Good. That's good.
But I'm thinking, do I do them just because they're gonna die?
Yeah,
I don't think they're gonna do much. But you know,
could take out the Alopex pretty easily.
Right, and that's the other thing.
Or do you swing with the king first and definitely kill it?
Right.
Well, not definitely kill it, but
hey, it could.
much better chance.
You know, he's got the -1 rend additional, which brings him to a -2. So you'd be saving on 6s.
Yeah.
Because you could kill him.
If I put everything into him, yeah.
But then you'd have to deal with this here. But you know what? Let's do the king, because that's gonna be the fun part. Let's be fun, Dan. So king first. He's got 4 attacks in on 3s. We got 3 wounds or 3 hits.
3 hits. That's a good start.
And then 2 wounds at -2.
So 6 up. Nothing.
And D3 damage
D3.
apiece. I can kill him right here.
Yeah. Do it.
Oh,
he's got 1 left. He's got 1 left.
All right.
Okay, so I want to swing with him because he doesn't have a degrading profile.
Yeah, right.
So we'll do. All right, gotta choose all my stuff first. We'll do the hook. The guys on top are gonna go into the Rune Lord.
Yeah,
to finish him off. And all the shark attacks will go into the king.
Okay.
All right, so hooked barbs and blades or whatever it's called. All about that. And we get 2 wounds.
Minus?
No rend.
No. All right, so 4 up. And he goes down.
All right, we got that guy.
Oh, and we're doing a shield wall here because they didn't charge.
Oh, right.
Run.
Makes sense. And then the 1 bite attack into the king is
That's
gonna
a
miss.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I rerolled hits at 1 because I charged, right? No, that's because I charged with these guys.
Yeah, they charge.
Yeah.
Not
I
the
like
king.
that.
You will. Shoot, what was I? Oh, fins. 4 attacks. Only 1.
Minus?
-1. Yeah.
All right, so he's got a 4 up, so 5 up, and he's good.
Oh wow. I did 1 wound with the shark. That's kind of not good.
We're gonna have the warriors go.
Makes sense. Yeah.
So they've got 1 attack apiece, hitting on 3s. 1 hit, and they are wounding on 4.
Ah!
Wounds.
Wounded on that. No rend, right?
No.
5 up.
Hey!
Nope.
Take a throw.
I got one. Alright, I got 2 left. A couple of E's still there. Oh, and I got my thralls. I got 5 attacks back. Nope. I got 7 attacks.
Yeah.
Because you got 1 wound. Hitting on 3s. Stuck to my finger.
That happens to you.
Wounding on 3s.
Oh, there
yeah, -1.
5?
Zach, what's your shield thing do? It gives you rerolls?
Yes.
Okay,
so
cool.
6s with a reroll. Hey, I saved 2.
Hey, look at that. Saved just enough for them to die. And then we'll count up dice for all these Longbeard's attacks. They should definitely take out that Alopex. They only got 1 wound. Forgot to pile in, so we're going to do that.
Because I don't play this game.
Yeah, get at least a few more attacks in, because they've only got 1 inch range, but as they can basically they can fight in 2 ranks here.
Yeah.
Be close enough.
So
Might not look like getting the back, but we're just kind of fudging a little bit because the tail's in the way for the guys to get in there.
Bases.
Yeah, they're going to be right up against him, and they'll be able to fight in 2 ranks, which I think is all but 1.
Yeah, I'll put this guy.
1 slacker in the back. Jeez. So we're going to get some more dice here.
So something
Taylor's dumb.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
First game with Dispossessed, something that's supposed to happen in the hero phase with Longbeards is, how could I forget this, old grumblers.
Right,
the whole
it's
reason you
the
bring-
Longbeard thing.
So, what I'm going to choose is Awesome's Grubs are wittier these days. Is anything within 8, yeah, right? Anything within 8 inches of them get to reroll 1s to wound in the attack.
Oh, so
phase.
your king would have re-rolled.
He rolled a 1?
He had 1/1.
Doesn't matter.
Naturally. You forgot the dice don't like that.
Alright, so we're going to hit on 4s.
Rerolling
Rerolling
ones for numerous reasons.
That's a,
Should stack and allow you to reroll 2s as well.
yeah, right?
Wow, that was a really good roll.
I made up for it.
Oh.
That
Wait, they're
was-
not hitting on
that was
3s,
a-
are they?
No, they're hitting on 4s.
Still decent. I mean, you only need to do 1 wound here, so I'm sure
Well,
that's
you never
gonna be
know.
3s to wound?
Yes. Rerolling 1s. Because they're... Grots are weedier.
Oh, they reroll 1s to wound.
Yeah, 1s to hit because they charge.
You just said that.
Yep.
1s to hit because they charge, reroll 1s to wounds for their grumblers. That's really good.
Yeah, so that
Was it
minus
7?
1. Yes. Numbers -1.
5. No, he's dead. And he falls over like a giant.
Yeah, right.
No, he's dead. That'd be cool if he had something like that, but
Huzzah!
I knocked over your king. Again, we forgot to enter the charge phase because of the reckless aggression. These guys did not end within 3, so
Yeah, I
the
pulled
Rune Lord takes a wound and 1 Thunderer gets dead.
Yep.
Battle Shark.
Lost.
These guys, I
You
can't.
lost 3, right?
I lost 4 total. You
Oh,
killed
wow,
3
right.
with the hot lava. No, not lava. Hot lead. And then the dwarfs killed 1. So bravery 6. I lost 4. Oh my gosh! Again? Okay. I mean, I guess I'll take it.
I'm gonna make you reroll.
And I'm gonna double check the rules for the soul render. I think it's only my turn, but I might be able to get D3 back here.
Sorry, everybody. We're screwing up a lot here, but at the end of the turn, the ruling says at the end of the turn.
It says at the end of a turn.
Oh, it's a turn.
It says a turn.
Okay.
So at first we thought that meant a
Battle
turn,
round?
but that's called a battle round.
Yeah.
So at the end of my first turn, I had more guys within 3, so this guy would be reaped, and I get that life force.
Reaped.
So that'll be 1 victory point for me.
Yep. But now we do the very important roll off. Oh no, wait! I lost a guy here. They're only bravery 6. If I roll a 6, another guy leaves. Okay, so they pass.
Woo!
But now we do the all-important roll off.
I'm gonna get a different color die quick.
I'm gonna trust in my for whom the die rolls dice.
All right.
Ready?
Who goes first?
Oh no! Me.
Dwarfs get double. Oh, you get to choose. Do you want a double turn?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. So we'll hit the hero phase because I used my command point.
For
To reroll the charge.
Right. So you get a new command point in your turn 2.
Correct. So let's start that up. I'm really thinking I need to go on the offensive, which is not a good idea because this is a defensive scenario. But I'm gonna throw the -1 rend additional on the Thunderers. So
Okay.
they're at -2.
And that goes off on like a 2 or 3.
Goes on a 2-up. So
Good.
they're now -2 rend.
Nice.
So now we'll start movement.
That was a rune thing, right?
That was a rune.
Oh, I forgot I
thing.
killed the other rune guy.
Yeah, so you are closer here. So I have to move 6 inches directly away from you.
Oh, that's actually good for you though.
Yes.
Not as
That's-
good as it could be,
That's
but
why
still
I put
decent.
them That's why I moved him this way.
Oh, you were thinking ahead. Look at that.
It was. The problem is, you can get over here real easily.
Yeah, but
whereas I cannot.
Well, you're almost certainly going to kill those guys this turn.
Right. So we got to stay 3 inches away, and we're going to move him his 4 because he's super fast.
He got stubby legs.
He's got little tiny legs. Leave him be. Spin him around. So
He's literally like almost literally half as tall as the elves.
We're gonna move this guy his 6 inches, and we're gonna reform the line.
Hey,
what?
get back here.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Reform the line.
So we were just saying, it looks like I got the one over here. I reaped that. This guy is almost certainly Taylor's. He's gonna keep. He's a good way to go. This one, oh, where'd he go? He's not in there anymore. This guy here is gonna be probably the deciding.
We're gonna have
here.
quite the fight over this dude.
Yeah, eels.
And we're gonna move this guy down and out. Oh.
So it looks like the thunder is shuffled around just a little bit.
Yeah.
For line of sight.
You know what?
I mean, barely.
A little more up.
The guy keeps falling off.
Yeah, he's drunk.
Wants to be able to get a couple shots at Pravoti here, the Tidecaster.
So now
I'm trying to remember my guys' names.
Now he can reach.
All right, so we got shooting.
Yep.
No more ball of molten metal.
So we'll start over here. There's 2 thunderers I can see here,
Okay.
and them being the closest have to shoot.
Right. Closest visible.
Correct. So they hit on 4s, and they wound on 3s, and it's
-2, right?
Yeah.
So that goes to a 5-up, which I make with a 6.
There you go.
It's on camera, believe me.
We'll do these 2
Where's this going?
into the eels.
Okay.
Hits on 4s.
Nice.
Wounds on 3s, and you don't care about the -2.
Yep. They ignore rend,
Hey.
and I fail it. So I want to knock that one down to
2.
looks like 2.
And then the 5 over here.
Ooh.
This one hits on a 3.
Oh yeah,
This is
yeah.
the champ. He hits. He doesn't care. Right in the face. These one hits on 4s. Hey.
Ooh.
Now they all wound on 3s. They're -2. Ooh, that sucks.
Okay, so 2. I got to double check her save and whatnot. So she starts with a 6-up save. So being in cover makes it a 5. -2 makes it a 7. So she takes 2 wounds, but ignores the first one because of her little spirity guy. So she's down to, if I can find it, 4. She takes 1. So she's like, eh.
So now we'll charge.
All right.
So the only charge we have is this one.
Easy peasy.
Yep. Hey, look at that. Boop.
So now, we're going to remember this time, anybody that's within 12 inches of one of my
Everybody.
units takes a mortal wound.
Yeah. So this
Blink.
guy,
Oop.
he goes down to 3.
And unfortunately, he's a thunder. Alright, so we got 1 combat here. He should easily wipe out these thralls.
Don't say that. Hits on...
He is rerolling 1s because he charged.
That's true.
And, you know, Realm of Beast thing.
And all that.
Reckless aggression.
All that jazz. Oh.
Doesn't
He
need
is
it.
Hitting on 3s.
Yeah, he rolled good.
And wounding on 3s. At -1.
I got 3 6-ups. Yeah, I didn't make any. They're dead.
Yes, they
Yeah,
are.
ooh.
7
What is
wounds.
Get. Oh, he can't bring any back now.
Yay!
End of the turn. Nothing else happens, right? These guys are still okay. Battle shock. These guys lost 1.
Yep, and let me check Longbeards. Longbeards are 7.
Oh, thank goodness. So they're fine. I was gonna say,
Yes.
if Longbeards are also 6, I was gonna be like, we're gonna like change things. At least for this narrative campaign, I'm gonna give the doors higher bravery. So that'll be Deepkin turn 2.
Yep.
All right, so I've got some losses, but we still have the heavy hitters around.
Yeah, absolutely. Start of movement. Hero phase.
Oh, yeah. I got spells. I gotta double check things now. So Pravoti here. I keep forgetting what her name was that I didn't make it up, but found for her. Riptide again on them. Let's see if she can do something.
7.
Oh, so close! Nope, she doesn't do anything. And that's it for hero phase because I can't do his command thing until high tide anyway, which is next turn.
Okay.
Or this turn is the flood tide.
Yes.
I think that's what it's called. This turn I can run and still shoot, or run and still charge.
Not
which
both.
I'm gonna do with this guy. He's gonna run 6 plus 11.
Oh, he
total.
there.
So I'm gonna put him 3 inches away.
Damn. Go
He's gonna
away.
stab you, and his little fishy's gonna stab you too.
Go away.
She's gonna run as well. 6 plus 5. is 11. I might actually have her charge for some extra distance.
Makes sense.
And then we'll go to the other side of the table. Start with these eels are going to go 3 inches away. Is that 3 inches down?
It should be.
Take measure. No, it's like
That's
2
2.
inches. Oh gosh, I'm sorry. Good thing they're plastic.
Yeah, right?
Oh jeez.
We'll come back.
Alright.
See, and this is where Wobbly Model comes in, because he's actually attached there. He's staying by himself.
Balanced precariously.
So, anyways.
King's gonna run.
Yep.
17 plus 4. He's moving 21 inches.
Mother.
So this might be the fastest thing I've ever seen in this game.
What are you playing,
over
Tau?
Tau. Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I used to jump around a lot with my Tau.
And these guys are gonna run 14 plus. Oh, only 1. They're only going 15 inches.
I think they're still within 3.
Slackers.
Oh no. Oh wow, you actually have to roll a decent charge.
Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that.
So there's no more shooting. So going on to charges. Who you starting with?
Try. We'll start with the Soul Render.
Yeah.
Soul Render. I want to look up his name because I keep forgetting. Dendro.
Dendro.
Dendro. Let's see if he does something besides bringing some guys back. I need to roll 3.
Good job.
And I want to get some extra distance towards that objective, so she's going to charge as well. 7.
Alrighty.
She's going to hit you with a stick.
Yeah.
The king. 6. I'm going to roll his deep mare horn quick before I forget. 2 plus to do wounds.
Yeah,
it works.
It's technically...
It does 3 again. Skewer 3 dwarves.
Because it technically does it at the end, right?
I think it's just when he completes the charge.
Gotcha.
I think I'm supposed to do it right when he does it.
Gotcha. All right.
And then we'll have the Ishlian Guard try to charge here. I'll only be able to get 1 in, but it'll be worth it. 7 will be fine. So we'll put the champion in. Oh,
We're gonna move this so it's not as
cheese
wobbly.
and rice.
That's all right. We'll pick them.
I don't know where
worries.
they went. Yeah,
I got 'em.
they're there. We'll try to charge with them. See what happens. 8.
You can get the Room Lord.
Yeah, I guess I could go after him. Why not?
Yeah, he's
Okay, I'm gonna come
totally
around.
viable.
All right, I'm gonna start with Dendro here. Let's see if he can do some damage. He saw that king just wreck his thralls, and he's mad now. So he's got 2 attacks with his talon hook, his bladed stick.
Okay.
Hitting on 3s, of course. Oh.
Yay.
And then we're gonna wound on 3s. Yep.
What's your
Rank
rank?
-1.
All right. So he goes to a 5-up, which he can reroll. Hey.
Oh no!
Man, this king is indestructible.
All right, then I got my Raker Darts Serrated Bill. So this little fish is gonna poke at you. He's actually got a 3-inch range on that thing, which is kind of crazy.
Well, that's awesome.
It just
Well, I guess
swings way out. D3 attacks. Oh no!
All right.
Hit on 3. Oh no!
Hey.
I didn't do anything. That was not a good person to start with. I think I know what you're gonna go next.
We're gonna try these guys next.
Yeah, I just realized that. Probably should attack them.
That's all right. He's got 8 wounds. He'll be all right. So we've got 11 guys in there, and the champ as well. They are re-rolling 1s to wound because they still have their grudge going on. So they're hitting on 4s.
Oh, pretty good.
That's pretty good, yeah. And then wounding on 3s. And I don't need it. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 at -1. Hey, that's enough to kill him.
4 up. If I kill all of them, he's dead.
Just
Failed
2.
2. Alright, not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Whew.
Got lucky there. A lot of 6s. We got the more Sarguard are going to go. I'll pile in here. This one will pile in.
Not going to be able to swing,
The tail's
but...
in the way. His spear is a 2-inch range, but I'm not going to be able to get close enough, I don't think. I forgot to roll an extra die for this guy last turn for being the leader of the unit.
You really needed it.
I know, clearly. Yeah, so we'll start with the spears, hitting on 3s.
Hey, nice.
Wounding on 3s.
Oh, Ren?
-2 because I charged.
I'm pretty sure that puts me at a 6, and it does. How many? 4?
4.
All right.
Gotta make
3,
3 of them to
4.
survive.
I made 1.
Almost.
2, 4, 6. He's dead.
Yeah, 6 damage.
Oh.
Sorry, guy.
No, you're not.
No.
All right, Thunderers are gonna hit you with their butts, and by that I mean the butts of their guns. They got a 4 up to hit. Only 2 and a 5 to wound. None.
I totally forgot they get +1 to their armor save when they charge.
Oh, I didn't do any damage.
No. They had a 3 up, which is brutal. My go?
Yep.
I'm gonna have her try to hit you with her Wompy Stick.
Makes sense.
Her pelagic staff. So you got 2 attacks hitting on 3s. She hits once. She's gonna wound on 3s.
Rend?
Nope.
4. We're good.
He's fine.
All right, he's gonna go next.
Ooh, where's he putting his attacks?
See, I'm
2
not
and 2.
really sure.
Whole bunch on 1.
I think we're gonna get greedy. Do I want to do 2 and 2?
Oh, 2 and 2.
No, I'm gonna swing at her. I'm gonna do. You know, we're gonna insult this guy. We're gonna insult this guy here and throw 1 attack at him and 3 at her.
You can't even kill him with 1 attack.
Oh, I know. It's just an insult.
Just to hurt him a little bit.
Look at that insult there.
Hits.
And there's some more salt.
Definitely wounds.
Minus 1.
1, so 5 up. Oh.
Watch this 3.
3.
2.
2. You took him down by half. He's not happy about that.
And this is on the lady.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Oh! Do you reroll ones? Or is that just the...
It's only the...
He doesn't do it to himself?
No.
Oh, man, you did get greedy.
Ooh, Bessie.
So only 1 dude is in range for 1 inch, but this eel down here can attack with its tail because it has 2 inch range. I'm going to start with the Prince's Hell Saber, it's called. So he gets 4 attacks total. On 3s.
Reroll
Am I
ones?
within... Oh, I reroll 1s because I charged.
Yep.
It doesn't matter if I'm in range of the king. And wounding on... Really? 3s? That's surprised. Just a sword.
I'm not surprised.
2 wounds. Oh no! Come back!
Rend?
No.
No? 5. Oh, 2 go down, unless it's multiple damage.
1 damage each.
Alright. Thank you.
Fanged Maw, hitting on a 3. Wounding on a 3. Reroll 1 because it's a Fuethan mount. Hey, wounds.
Rend?
Nope.
5 up. Hey, you were
Oh,
good.
that was D3 damage too.
Aha.
And then I got 2 lashing tails that are D3 attacks each. Oh, for a whole 2. Hitting on 3s. Rerolling 1s. Wounding on 3s. 2 wounds.
Any rend?
Nope. None. This unit has no rend.
That's interesting. So I save 1.
And it's just 1 damage.
I guess I gotta pull him. Because if I didn't, he would have been out of coherency and he would have died anyways.
Alright.
So, Battle Shock?
Nope. I got my king.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Got Big Nasty here.
I mean,
Zoa.
Battle Shock?
King Zoa.
No, it's Battle Shock.
Right. You wish. I didn't.
Focus.
King. We only got to see his first attack last time, so.
Now we can see everything.
So his bladed polearm hits on 3s.
There we go.
He's on 3s. Missed 1. -2.
-2. Alright, so we go up to a 6.
But you're rerolling.
But I reroll because I have Romros shields.
Oh, so close.
Nope.
That's 6 dead.
Oh my gosh.
When he charges, it's just straight damage 3, which is kind of ridiculous.
5, 6. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, what's
Now,
next?
The Deep Mare's Fanged Jaw and Talons.
Mhm.
Get 3 attacks, hitting on 3s.
Reroll
Only
once.
Nope, not on the mount.
No, because you charge.
What? Hold on.
So Dan thinks that he saw a rule in the 2nd edition book where mounts don't get rerolls unless it specifically says a mount gets a reroll.
Right, so
In the Laura Beast thing, it doesn't specifically say it. We can't find it.
we just looked through it again, can't find it. If you, if this is wrong, I'm going to re-roll it now because we can't find the actual rule.
I said the rule doesn't exist because we can't find it. So we're gonna give him the 2 rerolls.
But
If you know where it is, just put it in the comments so we can actually see what page it's on in the rule itself.
Yeah, so hey guys, it's on this page.
Hey, you dumb
were
idiots.
Right before you re-roll it. But
So anyways,
for now,
here's the
re-roll
reroll.
that.
There you go.
2 hits. Wounding on 3s, of course. Yes.
Because everything does.
Oh.
1 wound.
Minus
look.
1 rend for this. My jaws and talons are pretty strong.
We're good.
And then I have 3 attacks for the lashing tails. Whippy whip. And 3s. And 3s.
Rend?
And rend.
I get your reroll. because of the shields. We're good.
Alright, because that was damage 2.
Oh, that would have been awful.
Alright.
That's it?
That's what he got. He did some damage, of course, but not quite as much.
So, Battle Shock.
Yup.
Yeah, so
I
I
don't have
lost 3 Thunderers, Bravery 6, but I auto pass.
Yeah.
And for the Longbeards, this is where it hurts.
Auto pass.
And we do. Auto pass. So, roll off to see who goes first.
Yeah, it'll be round 3. High tide!
Huh. I got a 3.
I got a 6.
So, double turn for Dan. Unless you want to give it to me.
No, I'm gonna take it.
You sure?
So I'm gonna spend 1 command point, bring me down to 1. It's high tide, so I can finally use his Lord of Tides ability. So I can give a unit within 12 inches, which will be the Morsar Guard here. They can add 1 to the attack characteristics of melee weapons used by that unit. So my next,
On their mounts and everything?
well.
Oh, okay. So it's not just rerolls. It's
reroll.
only pretty much
plus
any
1
ability.
attack.
No, I mean with the mount question.
Yeah, from what I remember, I can't find it now, of course, but it said any abilities that affect a unit don't affect mounts unless it specifically says it affects the mount. But
Okay.
now I can't find it.
Well, we can't find it, so it does.
Alright, so that just goes off.
They get +1 attack, yeah.
And then she's gonna, Miss Pruvoti is gonna try to cast Riptide on these guys 1 more time.
Well, I don't have any Rune Lords, so this is when it's going to happen.
Actually, no, I want to do the one that makes you -1 bravery and -1 to hit. The
Okay.
Tide of Fears or something? I don't think that's good enough. I need a 6 for that. She hasn't done a single spell this game.
You know, this drummer,
How many times has he fallen off?
wasted. He's in the back now. He's way too drunk.
So drunk.
So, movement.
Yep. Retreat. He's gonna retreat 6 inches. Bloop.
I want the souls. Give me the souls.
Yeah, this is what they're here for. Kind of want this guy too as well. You know what? He's gonna retreat and run. He wants to collect those souls. That's literally his job.
That's a 2 there.
8 inches.
I mean, you've already got it. Oh, but narrative.
Narratively.
Yeah.
That's his job. He's trying to go hook them.
Narrative, I guess. Whatever.
Guys to be 3 inches away, all of them.
Just doing a reposition here.
I don't know if that's within his 14 inches, but
Yeah, right.
that's definitely more than definitely closer than 3 though.
That's fine.
Narratively, they're 3 inches away.
Charge clock.
Morsar Guard are gonna charge. They're gonna go 9.
All right.
I'm gonna measure that because I'm gonna go this way.
Whee!
And swoop. Oops. Bumping stuff. Swoop.
I'm sorry. What do they sound like?
Swoop.
Oh, okay.
I forgot. The Realm of Beast thing. They're within 12 of the enemy and they didn't end within 3, so they each take a mortal wound. Which may have been a little silly of me, but
Yeah, that's all right.
I think 2 wounds on him wouldn't really matter against that guy.
No. If he was down to 1 though, and died, it would have been hilarious.
Alright, well, I should get you this turn though.
Yeah. So everything on your side goes first.
Let's start with these guys because they charge.
Yeah.
Well, no, let's start with the king. He's important. So this enemy attacks I give the spears because of that command ability. Yeah, hitting on 3s, rolling 1s.
Oh, that's one.
A lot of 2s. Oh man, so bad. Moving on 3s. -2 because it charged.
6s. Reroll.
Oh, save 1. So that's 6 damage.
Okay. 1. Oh, geez. 1, 2, 3.
Alright, since we're saying mounts get the extra attack for now,
6.
the eels, mouth parts.
Reroll that 1.
Roll 1s.
Yep.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
4 wounds.
Mm-hmm.
No rend.
Oh, okay. 4s. With a reroll. 1.
D3. 3. Of course. And Whippy Tails get D3 plus 1 each for 2, 4, 5, 6, 10. I can math. Eventually.
Sorry, you're a science teacher.
Yeah, I don't teach math.
You don't need to do math and
I feel like
science.
we make that joke most games. These are the hit. Reroll the 1s. Okay, both to 1s. That's interesting. And trees to wound. 4 wounds, no rend. He can do it.
Ha!
Oh,
Ha!
He
You
did
darn
do it.
right he can. That's right. He'll eat him.
all right.
You know what? Hang on, Dan.
What?
I'm just gonna.
No, I'm gonna roll it.
Pick him.
I'm gonna roll the king at least. He is.
He's so dead.
I'm gonna roll his polearm because
Yeah.
I like the polearm. 2 wounds, -2.
6.
No. Yes, it is mine. It's always mine.
Uh-huh.
Did you really make those?
Yeah.
Oh, man, now I gotta do the mount.
Alright, let's put him back. Let's put him right back.
3 attacks for the jaws and talons. 3s to wound there, so 3. Oh, 1 rend.
Oh yeah, this is where it goes down. Yep.
Yeah, the deep mare eats him.
I'm not worried about my model breaking. He's metal. You worry about yours. Do you want to try and finish off these?
Yes.
You only got 2 guys in there? The one guy
I
with the
can
sword.
get up there now, because this guy can pile in this way.
Oh yeah. Well, no, you have to stay close to him. The same distance to him.
Oh, closest model. You're right, you're right. So yeah, same as last
But
time.
no, this guy can get up here. But the guy in the bottom can't, because that's more than 3 inches. You know what? I'm not going to touch your models.
Yeah, don't break him off the stupid flying stands. I'm gonna leave, because it's 3. I can only go 3 inches. So
Yeah.
if it's 2 up and 1 over, that's not enough
Yeah,
to get
that's
off
true.
his base. So we got the Hell Saver guy on top.
Yep.
Because he's the leader, he gets an extra attack.
Leader of the bunch.
We're rolling 1s because they're within 12 of the king.
Yep.
3s to wound. So that's 4. No
Minus?
Rend. No rend on this unit at all.
Damage?
1.
1? Alright, so 2 guys go down.
2 dead. Bitey bite.
Chomp. Reroll 1. There you
Bites. 3 to wound.
Can't see.
Bites you with a 6.
Alright. Rend? No rend on this unit.
Right.
So that's 1 more.
You're in cover, don't forget. You do get that in combat.
I do?
In this game.
How many did you kill last time? 2?
I don't know.
Oh, well, I can, let's say 2. Oh, look at that. Go on.
And then 2
Tails.
lashy tails for 3 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Wounding on 3s. At least that part's easy to remember. Or it could be just a bunch of numbers.
Alright. So we're going to say 3 died because I don't remember.
That sounds right.
Sure. Hell. And they pass. Battle
You
shock.
get your 2. Do you get your attacks back?
Oh, right. Oh.
Oh!
Oh, 1.
4 up? Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
No rend on their attacks, right?
And you eat his soul.
I eat both their souls.
Oh yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah, so we go.
Reserved him to death.
Oh no, he gets him with the hook, and then I'm gonna say the king got him.
Oh duh.
And the Deepkin had a ridiculously good game.
That was a major victory.
What is this?
It's an upside down handshake.
Thank you, sir.
Wow.
Yeah, that was. We're gonna roll quick for their upgrade thing that we totally stole. Well, not stole. Using the mini wargaming Age of Sigmar narrative campaign.
Oh, for the peoples that do.
Because all my
died.
characters survived.
Yep.
So they get upgrades, and then we'll talk about the game a bit, a little post-game stuff. All right, so using the Illarath's Awakening unofficial Age of Sigmar narrative campaign stuff for mini wargaming because they made it available for everybody, which is cool. So you know, might as well use it. So I got a major victory by getting all 3 soul stuff.
Souls.
Got all the peoples. Mine now. So I get to roll 2 upgrades on the table, and I can re-roll each result. So we'll get 4 and 5, which are both 1 hero. Player's choice gains an upgrade from the respective Path to Glory champion table. I'm going to re-roll one of these because I kind of want one for a unit. And I get that.
There you go.
So I'm going to upgrade the king because he did all the work, and then the Morsar Guard are going to get an upgrade as well. Alright, we're going to give the King Zoa his upgrade, which is going to be the Champion's Reward table here from the Deepkin book for their, what's it called? Path to Glory.
Yeah.
So 2d6 here.
And he can re-roll this if he wants.
11. I'm going to assume that's good. Roll a dice each time a wound or mortal wound is allocated to your champion. On a 6+, that wound is ignored.
That's awesome.
I will keep that.
Yeah. Oh, 6 up, feel no pain.
What was that called? Noble Blood?
Noble Blood.
I'll write that down quick. So next up, the Morsar Guard are going to get upgraded as on the Followers Rewards table from the Deepkin.
And Dan's going to come up with a name with these guys in the next game.
Yeah, I'll make so if anybody is curious, the names, I know they're kind of weird. They're all taken from the scientific names for corals because their armor is supposed to be coral colored. And Zoa was just short for a crazy name. So was Dendro. But Pruvoti is a type of soft coral, I think it was. So D6 for the Morsar Guard. They get 4 swift. Add 2 to the move characteristic. I'm actually going to re-roll that because
you don't need that.
They are so fast already. 2. Reroll hit rolls of 1 for this unit in the combat phase.
That's
just
awesome.
Always. Okay, they don't even need to be near the king anymore.
That's great.
That's super good.
They are their own scouts. Sweet.
Scouting on a dragon. Give me my souls.
Well, Dan, that was enlightening in the Deepkin's abilities. That was insane.
Right? They we're just saying before we turn the camera on. I feel like the Deepkin just kind of outclassed the Dispossessed in rules.
Yeah, I could agree with that. I mean, it's interesting that Ironbreakers only have a 4-up.
Yeah, right.
I mean, they're covered in Gromro.
Bravery for a lot of the guys.
Yeah,
like,
it's interesting.
Dwarves always had high leadership. I feel like
they were leadership 9 was the minimum.
Yeah,
you know. So
I thought their bravery would be more like 7 or 8.
What can you do?
You can't compare it to the old game. It's not the same game anymore.
Exactly.
Overall, I think me getting first turn and having units that could charge absolutely no problem.
Oh man, Deepkin
huge.
turn on a first turn is awesome.
Yeah.
You know, even if we were the standard 24 inches away, you still would have had first turn charges. You know,
10-inch charge with them.
Right.
Which isn't
a good potential.
Easy.
A good potential.
Yeah, just starting really close. When you had that double turn, though, I definitely was like, all right, I'm in a little bit of trouble now. I definitely thought you were going to get the 1.
If you didn't get that double turn, I think I would have gotten that 1. You know,
middle. But it was just I charge in and kill everything. It was disgusting.
Oh, him charging is just terrifying.
Oh yeah, Zoa, like when he charges with his bladed polearm, like 3 damage.
Yeah, that's insane.
On 3 attacks.
That's absolutely insane.
Hitting wound on 3s, rerolling 1s, like. Oh
so
my gosh.
Dan also plays Admech, and ever since he started, I always told him that their rules are made up. These guys sound exactly the same.
I said before we started, this is gonna be like back when we played 7th edition 40k, and I had Admech, and you just the whole game he'd be like, "You're just making up rules."
Plus, you know, he has Electro Priests.
Yeah, right. They look so similar.
It's the same sculpt. Anywho, this was a good game. It was terrifying, but the next one, Dan's going on the offensive or the defensive.
Yeah.
So
so
we'll see how
next part of the
Deepkin do.
story.
Yeah.
So here was part of the. We were just saying again for this game was kind of an introduction to Deepkin, give Taylor some experience, do kind of a cool mission out of the book. You know, they just left to go do some soul searching.
Yep. Soul creeping.
We reaped a bunch of souls, and then next game is going to be a siege underwater.
We won't get too much into it. You know, we'll have you guys see it when you see it.
I'll talk about a little bit.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to say who's assaulting me underwater. You know, if you think about what would make sense to be able to assault a Deepkin.
A couple things come to mind, but anywho,
not other Deepkin. Don't worry about that.
Right. I don't have any Deepkin, folks.
I'm going to have a little bit bigger game. I think it's going to be 1,500 points because that's about all I can do with Deepkin. I do have a Leviathan. Need to get some more paint on.
Thank you for not bringing that here today.
Yeah, I thought that was a little too mean. The Leviathans are so good. In the General's Handbook 2018, they increased its point cost by 60.
Wow, that's
And I was like, all right, I can understand it being 440 points. And then I commented on another video, one of Steve's, the Gaming with the Mountain, and somebody pointed out that they actually already FAQ'd that. The FAQ for General's Handbook 2018 says, hey, don't look at these point values for Deepkin. Use what's in the book. So the Leviathan went back down to 380 points.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Jeez.
I was actually okay with those point changes, and then they're like, no, just kidding. That's not real.
Make them cheaper. We want people to buy them.
So yeah, I'm going to have 1,500 points, which it's going to be this plus a Leviathan and a battalion, which is actually kind of cool. I'll get an extra command point, I'll get an extra artifact, and Taylor's going to probably get more points.
Yep.
I might even give you like 1,750 or something like that, because I think it makes sense for a siege.
It's going to be interesting. And we're using the siege from the new book, right?
Yeah, there's siege rules right in the core book, which is exciting because back in Fantasy, I remember it was the General's Compendium you had to get back in like 6th edition.
Blood in the Badlands had siege rules.
Yeah, the siege rules just kind of got thrown to the side. I like these. I read through. It's only like 2 pages, but they fit a good amount of stuff in there. There's stuff you do before the battle.
But it's not an hour of pre-battle stuff.
Oh, the siege battles for 8th edition. I never played one, but I watched 1 or 2. And they were awful.
Ridiculous.
Just too much. Ridiculous. It was like half the armies died before it even started.
Yeah, it was brutal.
But these are kind of cool, and I'm really looking forward to that one. We're going to see if we can borrow Chuck's Poseidon map so it'll look like it's under the water and everything.
Yep.
We'll have some more, like, aquarium foliage with our... Because I got a castle borrowed from the local game store. Going all out with this thing.
Awesome.
So hopefully you enjoyed this game. Come back for that one. Taylor, thanks for the game.
Game on.
Hey, I want to say it.
Oh,
Just kidding.
go ahead.
Game on.